Ava, who had been quiet the whole time, finally spoke. Anna, living with you, it's been really difficult. If we keep this up, I'm afraid we won't even be friends anymore. Ava was supposed to be my best friend. Her background was tough. Her mom left right after she was born, and her father was a gambling addict who'd beat her when he was She fought tooth and nail to get into college, but her dad wanted to marry her off to some old creep for cash. I was the one who helped her escape in the middle of the night, who walked her through applying for student loans, who split my allowance with her for 4 years so she could get by. After graduation, I couldn't bear the thought of her tiny frame being crushed on the subway every day. That's why I suggested we live together. I even invited the other two, just so she wouldn't feel like she was accepting my charity. Ava bit her lip, her eyes pleading. You always wanted what was best for me. Just agree to move out this one time. We can still be best friends. I looked at her, my face a blank mask. Then I smiled. Fine, I said. I'll move. Their faces lit up. They started babbling about how we'd still be great friends, even after I was gone. I didn't want to hear another word. I turned and walked back to my room. The moment the door clicked shut, I pulled out my phone and dialed my property manager, Mr. Henderson. The rent is going up to $6,000 a month. It didn't take long for a knock to sound on my door. I opened it to find the three of them standing there, their faces contorted with rage. Jenna shoved me hard. You called the landlord and told him to raise the rent, didn't you? My back hit the corner of a desk and a sharp pain shot through me. Ava's eyes were red. How about this? She said, her voice laced with a false sense of compromise. You go talk to your relative and get him to keep the rent at $2,000, and you give us the master bedroom. If you do that, we'll still be willing to live with you. I crossed my arms, looking at her coldly. And where would I sleep? On the couch, obviously, Lily answered, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. So I pay rent to sleep on the couch? Get it through your head, Jenna sneered. You're the one begging to stay with us. You should be grateful we're even offering you the couch. Ava linked her arm through mine, her tone sickeningly sweet. We're best friends, Anna. Of course I'm looking out for you. I've already found you a new place. It's fully furnished. You can move in right away. And the best part? It's only 30 feet from the office. Perfect for a workaholic like you. Where? She covered her mouth, stifling a giggle. Rex's doghouse. It's right by the security guard's booth at the office. How's that for a short commute? And in the winter, Rex can keep your bed warm for free. Jenna snickered. Wow, Ava, and you call yourself her best friend? Sending her to a doghouse, that's just cold. But hey, her eyes landed on me, a malicious grin spreading across her face. Don't forget to pay Ava a finder's fee, Anna. A move-in ready place like that is hard to come by. Ha ha ha. Ava waved her hand dismissively. Oh, it's nothing. What are friends for? I watched their little performance, my blood turning to ice. I didn't say a word. Ava's face suddenly turned serious. Anna, living with you has been exhausting. You're such a control freak. We can't hang anything on the walls. We can't decorate our own rooms. You even nag us if a single hair falls on the floor. We can't take it anymore. You've practically given me depression. So, you should probably pay our rent for the next quarter. Consider it compensation for our emotional distress. I almost laughed out loud. I didn't want them putting things on the walls because the latex paint was a custom color. If it was damaged, it would be impossible to match perfectly. I didn't want them decorating because their brilliant idea was to knock down a load-bearing wall to make their room bigger. And I complained about the hair because they never, ever cleaned the drain after showering. Their hair had clogged the pipe so badly it flooded the apartment below us, and I had to secretly pay a fortune to sort it out. In the 6 months they'd lived here, the money I'd spent fixing their messes and covering costs far exceeded the pittance they paid in rent. And now, they wanted me to pay them for emotional distress. Hilarious. Either you move out, or I do, and you can pay the full $6,000 a month yourselves. With that, I slammed the door in their faces. From the other side, I heard their furious shouts. Anna, you're pushing your luck. Don't make us do something you'll regret. The next day,